Hey guys, what's up? So today I am going to go and get some seafood because there's this one restaurant that I've been going to and I just love, like, for some reason now, like, I've just been loving seafood and just how, like, you could just get that seafood boil and just eat away at it. I was just like, I just know that I need this right now. I know I just worked out this morning and I did a run this morning because if I don't believe I've mentioned this before to you guys, but I am in the process of uh, joining the army. I am going through that, yes, and honestly the process is like, it's been my second day of PT and my body is like, my body's a little bit tired. My body's accustomed to it in a little way, to the exercises that we do. But man, my second day with the amount of pulling and lifting and squatting that we had to do, I was just very, very and tired. Thank God I had my power aid with me because I didn't feel like I could make it through that second session. And he's seeing that other people were vomiting and like, I was like, whoa. But then I also remember like feeling at the second point of like our circuit that I was just starting to feel lightheaded. And I don't know if anybody like can tell me what that is. Is like when you get lightheaded, you just start to feel like your whole body just starts to feel weak. um I felt like I was gonna pass out right in front of my sergeant, and I was like, no, like I've never felt that excessive fatigue in a long time. And for some reason, when I went through that workout and I pushed through, I felt like I wasn't fatigued anymore, but also I felt like I felt stronger. I felt mentally stronger in some way because I felt so down. I felt so upset. Not only upset, but also like I felt very sick and ill. And just letting all of that out. I didn't vomit, I didn't do any of that. It's just that I was just so tired. It's good to just constantly push myself to go through this type of stuff and, you know, work on that type of energy, because I don't think I could have actually done it without like the the screams from my sergeant saying, Michael, get on, you can do it. Wow, I'm really getting there. And they tend to wonder why when they go to basic training, they're they're so stressed out, they're sick, they feel like they can't go through this, they quit. It's very important for you to actually get your body ready, and especially if you're probably at my, I don't know, at my level. I run mostly every, like, once or twice a week. I do it once or twice every week, or sometimes like the less out every other week. Running and getting my muscles and doing a few push-ups and so has helped me build that physical endurance and that mental endurance to keep on pushing. So yeah, another thing that I have been going through is my family when it relates to me going and joining the military. The past couple of months, it's been really hard on all of us. And knowing that I am the only child, that makes it even harder for my parents. Knowing that I've expressed that to them, and knowing that this is a decision I want to make because I want to not only put my life on a right track. Not I'm on a good track, but I want to start living my life in a more not only responsible but independent way. Independent way, or in in my own way. I want to be able to make my own choices and not to feel bad about the choices that I make, but also know that through being single and independent in certain ways, you will have to deal with some of the repercussions of your actions, even if that was if even if that was the only choice that you had, or the only bad choice or good choice that you had. And I need to remember that probably through this process I will make friends, I will make long lasting relationships with people that will be with me for a while in my life, and can help me understand that many of the mental heartache or the stress that I've gone through personally is not only my own stress, but there's many other people who go through some of the internal things that I go through, like such as self-doubt, confidence. Um, because I'm telling you, before I used to think that I was confident, but unless you really see what the world offers you or really treats you in certain ways, you will tend to realize that you're just as one speck in the universe that is trying to survive, like an ant, like an ant in a field of many ants, and knowing that ants are so small, but one ant cannot take down or eat a cricket by itself. It takes multiple ants to. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you get the point. Yeah, that's just what I've been dealing with so far. I've been going through so many different emotions, mental emotions, that I feel like I don't have to deal with, but I understand that many people have different fears and have different doubts, and they tend to project that onto you. And I'm just realizing how strong I am to this day, to still have the strong will to stay positive, to look out for myself, and to understand that this too shall pass. And so many people that I don't speak on a regular are very proud of me and want me to succeed and want me to be successful. Because honestly, sometimes, most of the time, I couldn't view myself as someone who was successful. I couldn't see myself as someone who could be a leader, an inspiration to other people. You get the gist. I deal with self-confidence issues. I have a lot of self-doubt. I can't even, sometimes I can't even decide what I want to wear in the morning, what I want to eat in the morning. Like, sometimes it's that bad, sometimes it is. And I just really want for many people to stop making other people feel bad, them not having the decision to make right now, stop making people feel bad for not having the right decision at the moment, and stop making people feel bad for just being themselves and not knowing truly who they are. Because I've been through it, and I still go through it these days. Like, I still have people telling me that, oh, Michael, like, you decided that, like. And then I honestly, it's like shocking to still shocking to see that I still have this personality, not this personality, but this trait that I don't like about myself, and I hate it, that I am very gullible. I hate being gullible. I hate giving people that that tendency to walk over me, and to think that, like, my beliefs or what I believe in is not true, and it is not my own, and it has been influenced by someone else. And just sometimes I just feel like my voice isn't heard, and my value on this earth when it comes to my voice is not respected. So many times I tend to shut down. I tend to not really care about what anybody else has to say. And I tend to go into a shell, and I tend to not. I'm honestly, I'm gonna say it too. I tend to stay in my bed. I tend to stay in my room for hours. Probably sometimes a day I wouldn't get out of my bed because the pain is so excruciating to have to feel neglected, to feel disowned, and to know that the people that you truly surround yourself with, who you believe are your like your supporters, don't really have the mental capacity to understand what you are dealing with. Don't know what I can do, and you tend to do different things that can lead to different negative behaviors, such as drinking, smoking, um, stuff that are not inconsistent. I would say deviant, but it's just coping mechanisms that deteriorate your body, your mental health, and stuff like that. I just wanted to share that with you guys, that I'm going through hell right now in my life. I don't feel the best. I don't feel like I I don't want to say I don't feel like I understand what I'm going through. I understand what I'm going through, but I feel like I don't deserve to feel this form of neglect from people, and especially from family. And to know that I just want to be the best person that I can be, and to be respectful of myself first, which I have a hard time, not a hard time, but I tend to realize that I need to be selfish. I need to take care of myself and not rely so much on others who don't really have a say or an opinion to my decision. That's just what I wanted to say. Take with it what you can. That's just how I feel. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will get through this. But right now, I want some seafood and I'm going to enjoy that seafood. Even though I worked out today, even though I did my mile run today, I was thinking about doing 2, but I only did 1. I'm just thinking about just giving myself a little bit of indulgence in something that truly, I wouldn't say it does make me happy because I do love seafood. It's been a while since I've really treated myself and not feel bad for it. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about with you guys today. Stay positive, follow your heart, and to never ever allow your circumstance to define who you truly are, because you know who you truly are.